Hello, this is Corey Maxwell, and this is my oral history project. I hope you enjoy the interview that took place with my grandmother, Sandy McLean, on behalf of my grandfather, Lowell McLean, who is no longer with us. You can see from the video some of the old cars and buildings during the time he served in the U.S. Army, which is during the Cold War just before the Vietnam War. He and his team are working on the missiles in White Sands, New Mexico. I hope you enjoy. Hi, Grammy, Texas. I have a few questions about Grampy.
Well, hello there, Corey. Go right ahead. How are you doing tonight?
Good.
Good.
All right.
What do you need to know?
The first question is, what branch of Army did Mr. McLean serve for?
Grandpa was a sergeant in the U.S. Army infantry.
How long did he serve for?
Grandpa enlisted in the Army, and he served 3 years.
What was his rank in the service?
When he got out, he was the equivalent to a sergeant, which was Spec 5.
What base was he stationed at?
He started out in New Mexico. He got his training at Fort, it's the one that I think is in New Mexico. I can't remember but he did his training in the White Sands for missile training, and he stayed most of his time. It was called a Nike site base in Farmington, Minnesota.
What was his major role at the missile base?
He had several people that he worked with that were kind of under him, and they were on a base that kept missiles that were surrounding the major cities of the United States. And Grandpa's city was Minneapolis, St. Paul, and the Nike missiles were on this base in a strategic place that they could be used if there was any need, such as an attack.
What was it like for him at the time while in the missile base?
Well, I think Grandpa had it pretty good, because he stayed within 2 hours of home. So, he was able to get down to Iowa and help on the farm with his mom and dad whenever he could, whenever they'd let him leave the base. And he had a lot of good buddies, and Grandpa was in just as the Vietnam War was stirring up. And Grandpa's last year was when the Vietnam War has just started. So at that time, he was asked a couple, maybe 3-4 times to be what they call they have a armed guard salute when they bury a serviceman. And Grandpa was able to do the gun salute at the burial sites for a few people that had died the first year that Vietnam had really gotten bad. And then Grandpa, of course, his time was up, so he was only in there for 1 year while Vietnam was being fought.
Was he ever part of a missile launching?
Pardon?
Was he ever part of a missile launching?
No, he went into New Mexico and shot them off as a training. He did a lot of that. Where they would shoot them in the White Sands, New Mexico. He did that, but he never ever had anything that was considered, having to do it because it was an attack or anything.
Did being part of the U.S. Army change how he was as a person?
Yeah, Grandpa was a pretty good guy anyway, and then he come out with a very, very strong love of country, and he loved that he served his country, and he was the kind of guy that, had a high morals and a strong character of doing what's right, and he, I'm sure that he learned a lot in the Army to better those skills, to make him a very, very good man.
All right. Thanks for your time.
All right. Well, thanks, Corey, and hope all goes well on your report.